This 3 billion is a fresh infusion into the bank. The existing shareholders will continue to be the shareholders of the bank, and it is an additional increasing it from the current level of 60 crores by adding another 90 plus, and it will go to 150 shares. But base increases. And second important thing is that the entire amount is coming inside the bank. That means it is going to provide a long runway for the growth. Normally what will happen is that you will have a part of the amount. We have an option of having it in small tranche or in a big way. These things, in my view, the first thing is that we have to get a shareholders' nod and approval, which I'm sure that the shareholders will take a positive view and do it, because it's going to create a huge value for them as a co-creator of this story. They are going to create a big valuation along with the infusion of the fresh one. We are planning to have our EGM on 12th of November. And the necessary notices and other things will be released. And we have just indicated in our communication to the stock exchange also. We will be applying for all the regulatory approvals, and as well as the incoming investor will also apply for the investor. Incoming investor is a strong brand in the Middle East and GCC. They have around second largest bank, and the synergy of the second largest bank and the agile tech-oriented, the hunger for a growth bank is coming together, and we will be doing the business in a right way and well-governed and compliance-oriented board. The board will be continue to govern the entire bank as it was doing it earlier.
So the indication is that 60% of investment will be there as far as the shareholding is concerned, and the amount is given $3 billion. Is there a way where this can also be a little bit here or there?
Yeah, there can be a little variation, because this is an investor is from FDI, so you are under the FDI cap of 74%. So we are making use of the SEBI regulation, which says that 7.4, and so open offer will be given. After that, then the primary, the preferential allotment will make. The combination cannot exceed the cap of 74%. So there will always be an adjustment of it. In between, we have branches also getting merged into us. That is also an equity swap at the same rate. That will also. So ultimately, there will be a small movement, positive or negative, depending on what sort of FII cap will be ending up with and the completion date.
As far as the change in banking concerned, how will it change in terms of your, if I say in terms of employees, what will be the change? In terms of the orientation and the vision of the bank, what will be the change?
So the vision remains as it is. The strategy, the base strategy remains as it is. Only thing what will happen is that the growth is going to be accelerated with the new products and new services and extra distribution or additional distribution. The bank, which is operating in, let us say, around 561 locations today, may increase it multifold. That's a big opportunity. When this is going to happen, not much of change in employees. Employees will get into that new realm of doing the things. They will be increasing it. Their opportunity to growth is going to improve. Because when the number of branches are increasing, the supervisory cadre will also increase. I am known for working with the existing employees. Right from the day when I joined, we are not looking outside. And the first preference will be the employees who have an ability to move up. They will be contributing for the growth of the bank. No changes have been contemplated in the management also. The management is something which will continue to work with us, because this is the management which has built this structure from what it was 3 years before. And they deserve, it is a management's contribution has brought this confidence in the investors. So naturally, the team which has been working tirelessly for 3 years to make this happen, make the bank to this position, has happened this investment interest.
Last question before I let you go. In terms of capital ratios, of course, there will be an impact of the same. But in terms of what Emirates NBD will bring to RBL Bank, what are the synergies that will help you?
See, as far as the first is that it is going to have a huge base of raw material, which is the capital for the banks to go. And this is going to bring down the cost of our borrowings, because our rating of the bank will move up from the current AA-1 to the better one, because we are going to have a stronger bank, we are going to have a distribution increase, we are going to have that. The future is much brighter than what it is. So that will enable us to get the borrowings much cheaper cost. Second important thing is my cost of deposit will come down, and my ability to do a higher corporate lending is going to increase. That is also another positive things. And some of the new areas of the business we can explore, like the NR business can be the one which can be an addition to the bank's portfolio, and the payment and the remittances, international remittances, cross-border remittances is something which is going to be a positive, which is going to increase upon. And our ability to do more business with internationally, that is also going to improve. And our GIFT City will leverage with this investment in a big way.
So अपनों का बैंक अभी भी रहेगा या फिर शेयर होल्डर्स के लिए कुछ और चेंज होने वाला है?
Now, अपनों का bank will continue to add value to the shareholders in multifold than what it is today. We have just brought this to 1.2 multiples today, and with this investment, it is going up only. It is only a trajectory up from here on.